Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the story The Mother of a Traitor, prescribed for our studies. The story The Mother of a Traitor, composed by the famous story writer Maxim Gorky, deals with the conflict between the mother's love for her son as well as for her nation. The story opens with the line, "One can talk endlessly about mothers," which makes the readers feel prejudiced of a mother's act or duty towards her son as well as for her native city. The opening of the story consists of multiple literary devices like alliteration and personification to reveal the condition of the city. The author begins the story by describing the dreadful conditions of the city surrounded by enemies in the dark valley. Gloomy thoughts arose within the heart of the people as they could hear the victorious sounds and singings of the enemies at night. The enemy had thrown the dead bodies into the stream that fed up water to the city. Inside the city, war-weary troops of soldiers could listen the cries of wounded children and prayers of mothers. The writer has used many phrases like inky darkness, myriads of red eyes, and the moon like the lost shield dented by sword blows, etc., to reveal the fear of the people of that city. As he writes, everything spoke to them of death, and not a star was there in the sky to give them consolation. In the heavy darkness, people saw the lady named Mona Moriana, whose son became inimical towards his own country. Like all other mothers, she also had a dream to make him good leader who would have served the nation. But to attain glory and to establish supremacy, he starts killing the people. Mona was deeply saddened to see the destruction of her beloved city and citizens. She weighed in her heart as on scale her love for her son and her love for her native city, and she could not tell which weighed the more. All the city members called her the mother of a traitor. Thus, she felt so sad and decided to bring her son to the right path. In the next morning, she appeared before the city's defenders and asked them either to kill her or open the gate so that she might meet her son. As she says, "I am the mother of his, and I love her, and feel that I am to blame what he has become." After the conversation, the defenders of the city opened the gate for her to leave the city and watched her long from the battlement as she departed her native soil. In enemy camps, the soldiers inquired, found her their leader's mother, and allowed her without any doubt. During her conversation with her son, she multiple times tried to remind him about his native land, his nation, and to persuade him to stop all these hateful acts. But he was blinded with the cold glitter of glory that dented his heart. As he says, "We may attack tonight," her son said, "if the night is dark enough." When Mona found that her son has been blinded for glory and power and remained unaffected by her persuasions, she asked him to take rest in her lap, and covering him with her black cloak, plunged knife into his heart. Thus she fulfilled her duty as a true citizen. At the next moment, she stabs knife into her breast with a firm hand and fulfills her duty as a mother. As she says, "As a citizen, I have done for my country all I could. As a mother, I remained with my son." This makes the readers emotional. Thus, the story highlights a noble sacrifice of a mother for the perfection of the nation by killing her son as well as losing her own life. Thank you very much.